Greetings Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Today we step into the new world of relics, and our focus is none other than Arachne. Already a terrifying control hero, Arachne's base kit has always been disruptive, but with the arrival of relics, she doesn't just get stronger. She evolves. Her skills are reborn with new legendary twists, transforming her from a pure controller into a relentless predator. Let's break it all down. Arachne's base skill, Demolition Robot, is already iconic. She summons her little mechanical terror, charging straight at the nearest enemy. And when it explodes, it's not just damage, it's disruption. A stun lasting 5 full seconds that locks enemies in place while your team takes control. A simple, yet brutally effective opener. But with the arrival of relics, this familiar skill evolves into something much more sinister. Enter her legendary relic upgrade, Total Overdrive. Every 15 seconds, Arachne slips into an overdrive state for 4 seconds. And during that window, she completely shifts gears. Her basic attacks stop dealing physical damage and instead unleash magic damage. And that's not all. For 3 whole seconds, every hit also reduces the enemy's magic defense, making them even more vulnerable to follow-up bursts from her or her mage allies. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a transformation. Instead of being limited to burst and stun moments with her Demolition Robot, Arachne now becomes a continuous threat, stacking pressure through constant magic damage and softening defenses at the same time. If you thought she was disruptive before, now she's a walking storm, punishing anyone who dares stand in front of her. Now, let's move to her second skill. Originally, it's teleport. Arachne dives straight to the enemy with the lowest health, slashes them with her claws, and then jumps back to safety. It's a high-pressure assassination tool that lets her dive the weakest target, deal burst damage, and quickly reset her position. But once relics come into play, this ability transforms completely into Demolition Robot. Instead of Arachne risking herself, she now summons a second mechanical spider after the first one. This bot charges into the farthest enemy, explodes, deals area damage, and stuns for 2 seconds. The difference here is massive. Teleport is all about direct aggression and risky dives, while legendary Demolition Robot shifts Arachne into a safer, control-heavy role, letting her pressure the backline without exposing herself. It doubles her crowd control presence and makes her far more dangerous in extended fights. Her third ability shows us an even sharper shift. The original skill is Underground Strike. Arachne sends spikes tearing through the ground, striking the nearest enemy, dealing magic damage, and stunning not just them but also nearby enemies for a full 5 seconds. It's powerful, disruptive, and perfect for locking down clusters of foes. But in her legendary version, this evolves into teleport. Instead of spikes, Arachne herself leaps at her target, striking with magic damage. And here's the deadly twist: if this skill kills an enemy, its cooldown refreshes instantly. That means she can chain teleports back to back, eliminating weakened enemies one after another. Where Underground Strike was about crowd control and setup, Legendary Teleport is about pure aggression, turning Arachne into a relentless executioner who can snowball a fight by herself. Finally, her fourth skill begins as Neurotoxin. Every hit Arachne deals poisons her target for 3 seconds, refreshing with each new strike. It's not flashy, but it's constant pressure, slowly wearing enemies down with inevitability. With relics, Neurotoxin evolves into Destruction Protocol. And this is where her lethality skyrockets. Every one of Arachne's attacks that pierces magic defense becomes a guaranteed critical strike. Combine that with her constant poison damage, and suddenly her output isn't just steady, it's violently spiking, shredding even the toughest enemies. Neurotoxin punished endurance. Destruction Protocol delivers execution. So what does all of this mean? Arachne's relics completely redefine her identity. From a frontline disruptor with stuns and poison, she becomes a versatile predator, stacking damage, chaining executions, and dismantling defenses all at once. She's stronger, tougher, and infinitely more dangerous. But there's one catch: unlocking and upgrading these relics isn't free. They sit behind event systems, paywalls, and passes, meaning not every Guardian will have immediate access to this monstrous evolution. And one important thing we noticed in battles, although it doesn't say anything on skills, these new legendary skills actually even do constantly pure damage, what reinforces even more their power, their necessity, and their value. Still, for those who do unlock her relics, the difference is night and day. Arachne doesn't just control the battlefield anymore. With relics, she owns it. And that's the world of relics for Arachne. What do you think of this transformation? Is it balanced, or does it push her too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, Guardians. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.